Here we go with Kago again. After his thrilling adventure in Atlantis, our curious feline found himself yearning for another escapade. One day, while perusing the shelves at the local library, Kago's eyes landed on a book about Mesopotamia. With tales of ancient wonders and captivating illustrations, it was irresistible. He borrowed the book, brought it home, and eagerly delved into its pages. Before long, Kago fell asleep, still clutching the book, and that's when the magic happened. When Kago opened his eyes, he was no longer in his cozy living room. Instead, he found himself in ancient Mesopotamia, a civilization located in the eastern Mediterranean region, where modern-day Iraq, Iran, Syria, and Turkey lie. Known for the earliest cities like Uruk, and Babylon, Mesopotamia's innovations were the bedrock of many aspects of modern life. Kago's first stop was the towering mud brick city walls of He marveled at the ancient architectural techniques, his whiskers twitching with excitement. The grandeur and scale of the walls were awe-inspiring, and he couldn't help but admire the craftsmanship that had stood the test of time. Eager to explore more, Kago padded his way to the Ziggurat Temple in Uruk. Inside, he felt a sense of reverence as he wandered through the sacred halls, encountering statues of the gods. Kago, being the imaginative cat he was, engaged in a playful conversation with the statues, seeking their wisdom, and learning about the rituals that took place there. Next, Kago leapt joyfully into the legendary Hanging Gardens of Babylon. The lush greenery and the tranquil beauty of the gardens enchanted him. He bounced among the hanging flowers and shrubs, feeling like a kitten in a field of catnip. His adventure continued as he arrived at the Library of Nippur. Shelves filled with cuneiform clay tablets stretched out before him. Determined to seek ancient knowledge, Kago pored over the tablets, learning about the history, science, and literature of Mesopotamia. His whiskers twitched in concentration as he deciphered the ancient texts. Kago then wandered to the Ishtar Gate of Babylon. The intricate patterns of golden bulls and dragons on the blue-glazed bricks captivated him. Lost in admiration, he felt as if he had stepped into a living tapestry of art and history. As he strolled through the bustling streets of Uruk, Kago had a chance encounter with the epic hero Gilgamesh. The mighty king shared tales of his adventures and quests, inspiring Kago with his bravery and determination. Not bad for a human, Kago thought with a purr. In Thebes, Kago participated in a sacrificial ceremony, dedicated to the sun god Shamash. He observed the solemn rituals, and felt the deep spiritual connection the people had with their deities. Kago couldn't help but wonder if there was a feline god getting some offerings somewhere. Kago then tried his paw at writing cuneiform in a Sumerian school called Edubba. Under the guidance of a wise scribe, he practiced inscribing symbols on clay tablets. With each successful stroke, he gained a new appreciation for the ancient writing system, and was secretly proud of his newfound skill. Taking a break from his studies, Kago decided to try fishing using ancient methods on the banks of the Tigris River. He enjoyed the peaceful activity, feeling a connection to the daily lives of the Mesopotamians. Catching fish with primitive tools wasn't easy, but Kago's feline instincts made it fun. Kago visited the stele inscribed with the Code of Hammurabi. He studied the ancient laws and marveled at the complexity and fairness of the legal system that governed the people of Mesopotamia. Even cats would agree with some of these rules, he mused. In a bustling market, Kago experienced the lively atmosphere of ancient trade. He exchanged goods using ancient currency, engaging with merchants and learning about the economy of the time. A shiny trinket here, a tasty treat there. It was a market paradise for Kago. In Nippur, Kago watched astronomers using simple tools to observe the stars. He was fascinated by their knowledge of the heavens, and how they used their observations to guide agricultural and religious practices. "I bet they'd love my night vision," he thought with a grin. Kago joined a New Year festival celebration in Akkad, dancing and celebrating with the locals. The vibrant music, colorful decorations, and joyful atmosphere made it a memorable experience. Kago's dance moves were the talk of the town. As a guest in the palace of a Sumerian king, Kago was treated to a grand feast. He enjoyed the hospitality and learned about the political and social structures that shaped Mesopotamian society. Between bites, he noted, "These humans sure know how to throw a party." Kago observed the Grand Canal of Uruk, marveling at the ancient irrigation systems that nourished the vast city. He appreciated the ingenuity and engineering skills that supported agriculture and sustained the population. "Ingenious," he thought, "they could probably even keep my catnip garden thriving." Inspired by his experiences, Kago decided to write his own story on a clay tablet. Using his newfound cuneiform skills, he inscribed his adventures, leaving a piece of his own history in ancient Mesopotamia. "I'll be famous in history books," he purred. In an ancient alchemy workshop, Kago learned how the Mesopotamians practiced early chemistry and medicine. He was intrigued by their experiments, and the remedies they created using natural ingredients. "A little of this, a pinch of that. Just like mixing cat food," he joked. Finally, Kago stood before the legendary Tower of Babel. He explored its towering structure, trying to understand the secrets and stories that surrounded this iconic monument. As he gazed up, he couldn't help but think, how high could a cat climb this thing? As the sun set over Mesopotamia, Kago felt a tug at his heart, knowing it was time to return to his own time. The book that had brought him here began to glow once more, and in an instant, he was awake on his sofa, hugging the book. With a heart full of wonder and a mind enriched by his journey, Kago knew that the tales of Mesopotamia would forever remain a cherished part of his adventures. And who knows? Maybe his next nap would take him somewhere even more extraordinary.